than you were even a year ago or whatever, and it's just, I'm glad to hear that, because that's something that it's not on accident, Sure. I've worked on it, I've tried, and I'm glad to see some of the fruits of my labor come to pass.
And as your friend, I've watched you from the first time we met at ACM's in Vegas. You came in after a nice little run.
And, you can say that. For sure.
A few-day run.
Yeah.
And it came in, and that was our very first meeting and our first interview. Yeah. And I was like, man, this guy's going to be a very interesting thing to watch. I didn't know how right I was.
You definitely, if you said interesting, that was definitely, I think that was a tame way of putting it.
I mean, you were giving Jon Conner the advice. It's like, keep your head on straight.
Yeah. I think it's good to, obviously, if you got a wild spirit, then you got to follow that. But
sure.
There's keep it in check. I
was going to actually bring that up because I've got a little bit of a wild spirit myself, and we've had wild spirits together.
Yeah,
many wild spirits together, and but it is keeping the head screwed on straight. It's like you can't ignore that wild side, because it could actually do more damage than good.
Yeah, Eric Church actually said it pretty good. He said to keep it, some people say keep it within the lines. He said keep it within the buoys. So I thought that was pretty good.
It's true. It's 100% true. You got to have those guiding rockets on either side keeping you straight.
Yeah.
Speaking of Eric, you guys became buddies over the past year and a half.
Yeah, we have, man. We've become pretty close. We've taken some trips together, got to know him, his family, and we talk weekly, and just it's still kind of weird for me to say, it was at first. It's not really anymore. He really is just like my buddy now, But obviously, anyone who knows me knows how much of a fan I am of his. So it's been really cool. It's a special friendship for me.
You had a lot of people reaching out to you, wanted to just touch you and say, "Hey, we got you. We'll get you through this." And those are friendships you'll have forever.
Yeah, man. Those are things that you don't forget. It's easy to be a friend when it's the cool thing to do. So I definitely have a select number of people that I really, really appreciate that during my whole last couple of years.
Yeah, and you don't have to give me the laundry list. But a lot of important people.
Yeah, no doubt. It's definitely a long list, but as far as artists goes, they know who they are.
That's awesome.